Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki has assured youth in the state of 60% representation in his new cabinet to resolve their grievances. He has also relaxed the 24-hour curfew imposed on the state. It will now begin from 4 p.m. and end at 6 a.m. Obaseki promised the youth more slots in his next cabinet on Thursday, when he held an interactive meeting with youth groups at the Government House, Benin. He described the Edo protest as politically motivated, following its hijack by agents allegedly determined to cause political instability in the state. Obaseki said, "I am worried about the level of criminality. Part of the fight we had in our first term was the issue of maintaining law and order and fighting criminality. Lots of these criminals hid under the cover of the godfathers who called them their infantry lions and tigers." Again, all these people. You could see them in the last few days, the way they came out pouncing on people's private properties. The crisis in Edo is not the hashtag NSAS protest, but political, because the government supports the hashtag NSAS protest. Just as we defeated them in the election, we will contain them. With my hashtag NSAS people, we are going to arrest them and put them back to the zoo. Without law and order, there can't be economic growth, because no investors will come here to invest. According to the governor, his administration recognizes the role played by youth in his re-election. He therefore said that his administration had plans to reward the youth with 60% of appointments of youth under the age of 40 in his second tenure. He said his government had no problem with peaceful protest, adding, "I asked the police to give you protection, but the police authorities have a choice to either obey me or not. Our position as a government is to support the position of the hashtag NSAS protesters because their demand is legitimate." He therefore assured the youth that he was on their side. The judicial panel of inquiry is the first step to go, and we have instructed that the number of members be increased to 20 to accommodate other groups. The panel has 90 days, and I urge you all to give evidence to the panel, which should be documented to enable us to implement its report. Our security arrangements in the country must reflect our federal system, because I can't be a governor of a state and not be able to hire and fire my commissioner of police. But the hashtag NSAS has helped us to start the process. The public works volunteer is a vision of our neighbor watch in the state. We have 900 people being trained. 1,100 others will be trained after this set, and another 20 persons per ward will be hired to be in charge of public safety. As the governor, I will do everything within my power to have strong internal security, because we need to protect ourselves, Obaseki said. The meeting was attended by leaders and representatives of over 30 youth organizations in Edo State. A representative of the protesters, Abraham Oviawe, said their demands emanated from the pain Nigerians had suffered in the hands of security operatives over the years. He thanked the governor for constituting the panel to investigate the excesses of the disbanded Special Anti-Robbery Squad, and urged him to ensure that the panel discharge its assignment creditably for Edo people. Oviawe urged the police to be civil in their dealings with members of the public, while urging the police authorities to scrutinize the activities of the anti-cultism units of the force. We urge your government to reconstitute the neighborhood watch and ensure the recruitment process is open and transparent in order to assist community policing in Edo, he said. Also, a representative of civil society organizations in the state, Curtis Ugbebo, urged the government to arrest and prosecute those who shot and killed some protesters at a King Square in Benin. A representative of the National Association of Nigerian Students, Stephen Imafidon, said that 60% of victims of police brutality were students. Okay. This is time for Obaseki to work now, and he has assured that 60% of the youth will be in his cabinet. I think that is a good one. I don't know what you think about that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, and again, the curfew has been it's going to end the curfews. They're going to do it. Okay, there's a stipulated time at which it's going to be taking place. I say from 4 p.m. to 6 a.m. Well, or whichever way. I think what time? Okay, from 4 p.m. and it will begin from 4 p.m. in the evening and it will end by 6 a.m. in the morning. So that throughout the night there will be nobody. Nobody should be seen on the streets or whichever way. Okay, Nigerian youths are more corrupt than the elders. God wants servants, not kings and laws. Youth should respect and serve elders for wisdom and long life. Where are the elders? These ones that are stealing up and down. The elders that have turned this country upside down. Is that what you are saying? Someone say you are the most senseless I have ever heard speak. You need to be traced and deal with. Let's be honest for once. Have you seen the earnings of Nigerian senators and legislators as against those of other countries and what it implies for the future of the youth and the nation? Look at this one. Continue to remain servant. You are not serious. Your grandpa shaved Buhari. Your father also shaved Buhari. You too, you are shaving Buhari and your children is going to shave or to serve. Or to serve or serve their own children. And also may God not forgive you. Let us handle everything by yourself. Okay. It is not the issue of cabinet. It is non-employment and standard of living. May God give you the grace and power to fulfill your promise, sir. We want 90%. You all are old, tired and wicked. We need fresh thinkers in the country. The man wey sabi, I hear you only educated, but Solomon dash you enough wisdom. God bless you, sir. Nothing do you also to Cross River State Governor. Obaseki, please promise now, promise. So may God bless you. Great speech from Wike and see Governor Obaseki, more grace. I know you will not fail the youth because since you decame to PDP, you have been carrying the youth along and among your cabinet member, example, some commissioner and the chief of staff to the state. I ask God to give you the wisdom and the power to do everything as promised. Okay. This is a nice speech. God bless you, Obaseki. Nice speech. But we are expecting executions of your speech. You have to fulfill the promises. Obaseki, my real governor, may God continue to bless you. So, guys, let's hear your opinion concerning what Obaseki has said.